Hey everyone, Anna K here. I don't know about you, but I'm extremely proud of myself. You know, it's been an interesting yet challenging year, but above all that, I'm just thankful to be alive. I'm thankful that I've made it here to the last day of the year, and you know, I'm grateful for all the blessings and also all the lessons I've learned in 2021. And as I continue on in this journey of self in 2022, I know that there are some changes that I need to make. If you're interested in hearing what these changes are, then keep on watching. The first thing I absolutely need to leave in 2021 is self-doubt and self-sabotage. These are the ultimate dream killers and goal inhibitors, and trust me, I know. I can't tell you how many December 31st I've sat down with my pen and pad and written out this elaborate New Year's Eve resolution and haven't fully accomplished them because of me doubting myself. You know, I might seem like the most confident person, that nothing shakes me or phases me, but I have insecurities. You have insecurities. We all have insecurities, right? But sometimes I allow that inner critic to break me down, to make me question myself, and I hate that, right? When it comes to self-sabotage, it's more so of the behaviors, right? So I procrastinate. And funny enough, I'm a planner at heart. I usually have a list for everything. I have a list when we go grocery shopping. I have a list of the meals that we're gonna have for the week. I have a list when we go on vacation. But when it comes to certain goals, I procrastinate because maybe I don't 100% believe that I can achieve that goal. So I'll give you an example. I've wanted to do this YouTube channel for the last 3 years, and I watched a bunch of videos on how to get started, what equipment I needed, the lights and so forth, the audio, and I felt like, okay, I'm making a list of everything that I need. Once I get the list, and I can get started. But what I was doing, I was making myself feel productive, and I was actually procrastinating in filming. I was procrastinating and actually doing the work to create the YouTube channel, right? And why is that? It's because I sort of question myself. I'm like, are people gonna find me interesting? Can I really do this? Do I have the time to put into this? Because, you know, the recurring theme is you have to be consistent, you have to keep posting, and I'm like, do I have the time for this? But I was literally just making excuses. So the other day I thought to myself, how differently would my life be if I actually went after the things that I wanted, if I wasn't actually scared, right? And if you're in the same boat as me, where you doubt yourself out of accomplishing a certain goal, ask yourself that. How different would your life be if you went after the things that you wanted? So I realized this. The hardest part isn't coming up with the idea or the goal. And believe it or not, the hardest part isn't showing up and doing the work. The hardest part is truly believing that you have the ability to accomplish that goal or to obtain that thing. It's truly believing that you are worthy of obtaining that goal. That's the word, worthy of obtaining that goal. That is a mountain that we have to climb, right? And it helps to have supportive friends or family in your corner. And I have a few people that I've talked to about, you know, starting this channel, and they've constantly asked, oh, when can I get a video? When are we gonna see a video? When is your deadline? And they've all said, girl, you got this, you could do this. And what's crazy is they all believe that I can do this, and they're all waiting, and they're all like, girl, you're gonna kill it. But your friends can't believe in your goal or your dream more than you do, right? And sometimes you just have to get to a certain point where change needs to happen. You need change, and that's where I'm at. I am absolutely ready to punch fear in the face, punch judgment in the face, and jump on that courage wave, right? You know, I'm ready to let go of all the what ifs and just put myself out there and, you know, go after everything that I want. Okay. So the second thing I know that I am most definitely packing up in a box and leaving it in 2021 is not owning up to my own faults. Listen, it's easy to place the blame on someone else, right? For our lack of growth or not accomplishing a particular goal. It's just easier to make excuses. And it might sound like, oh, I have kids, I can't do this, or I'm a single mom, I don't have the time to do this, or I don't have the resources to do X, Y, or Z. Oh, the kids' schedule are too busy to work on my own thing. So what does owning up to my faults look like? You know, I just need to ask myself, how do I contribute to a particular outcome? If it's a good scenario, you know, I think about those actions and I continue to do so. And if it's a not so favorable outcome, you know, I have to question, okay, what role did I play, and, you know, prevent that from happening again. Or if it's something out of my control, I need to pay attention to how I actually show up when things are not going the right way or when things are bad. In every situation, whether good or bad, I am the common denominator. So what am I contributing to a particular outcome? So this next thing that I am leaving in 2021 is manifesting without action. So what exactly is manifesting? I have the definition right here. It is the practice of thinking aspirational thoughts with the purpose of making them a reality. I can't tell you how many Instagram pages I follow for daily manifestation posts or inspirational quotes, or how many YouTube videos I watch with the daily manifestation chants. And you know, that's all good for motivating me and stuff, but what good does that do if I'm not doing the actual work, if I'm not putting it in action, right? Like for instance, in 2021, one of my daily manifestations was, I will be the healthiest me. I will be the best version of me. And ask me how many times did I work out this year? Or ask me how much has my diet improved, right? Yes, I've worked on other areas, but this was one of the main focuses that I manifested, me being the best version of myself, me being the healthiest me. But I actually did not put a 100%, I mean, actually put the work in to get myself to that point, right? Listen, manifestations are great for motivating me and putting my thoughts on the right path. And I know that what you think you become, and what you focus on you achieve. So I'm just going to be intentional about, you know, putting in that work. I will be intentional with my actions. I will be intentional with following up behind my manifestation quotes or my chants, or that's it. That's all. Being intentional. So the fourth thing I am leaving behind in 2021 is not setting goals the right way. You know, it's one thing to manifest and it's one thing to put the work in, but how are we holding ourselves accountable, right? That's setting a goal. And for me, that kind of looked like, okay, on December 31st, I make this elaborate New Year's Eve resolution and, you know, list all my goals, and it stays on that paper. So I've learned there's a few different aspects when it comes to setting a goal. It has to be specific, it has to be measurable, you have to give it a time limit, you have to make it yours, and you have to put it in writing, right? So going forward, these are the steps I'm going to take surrounding my goals. So for instance, I want to become healthier, right? I want to lose weight, right? And with this specific goal, I want to be able to drink a gallon of water a day. So I'm making it specific. So it has to be specific. I want to become healthier by drinking more water. It has to be measurable. I want to be able to drink a gallon of water a day. It has to be timed. I want to be able to drink a gallon of water a day by the end of the first quarter. Make it mine. Drinking water is beneficial to your skin. You will have better skin. It will help you to shrink your waistline, therefore becoming more healthy. And then putting it in writing. I'm a visual person, so I need to see it, and I need maybe like a checkbox. I could check it off each day that I've completed, you know, drinking a gallon, or I've completed drinking water, period, because I hate water. I don't drink water now. So I'm putting it in writing, making it visible, putting a checkbox, and it's something that I will complete. So the next aspect of setting goals the right way is just learning to be flexible. You know, life is going to throw stuff at us always, and learning to adapt to the changes is going to be my challenge for the new year, and learning to stay grounded when there's a detour and not lose sight of, you know, the end goal. That's going to be my challenge for this year. But we're manifesting, putting in the work, setting the goals, being intentional, and we're going to kill it in 2022, right? So the next thing I'm packing up and leaving in 2021 is not recognizing my value. That's it, not recognizing my value. I realize the importance of my being and the impact that I've had on the lives of my children, my family, and my friends. And honestly, I owe it to myself to give my all. I owe it to me to step out on faith and just go after the things that I want. God has given me the ability to accomplish anything that I put my mind to, and I know there's a purpose for my life, even when I'm lost, or even when I can't figure it out. I know there's a purpose for my life. In 2022, we are recognizing our value, setting goals the right way, manifesting with action, getting rid of the negative self-talk, getting rid of self-sabotage, and getting rid of self-doubt. And we are owning up to our own faults. I know I've done a lot of talking, but I'll leave you with this. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. It's that time, y'all. It's time to get it, y'all. Here's to a successful and prosperous 2022. Go be great. Know what I'm bringing with me in 2022? Stay tuned for the next video.